Yes. Cockney Reds, we are live. Manchester United coming from behind to beat Crystal Palace 2-1. I'm joined by Antonio, aka Mikel Carrick. How you feeling about the win? Up to third place.
Good win, man. Good win, man. Really happy about that. I knew it wasn't going to be straightforward, and I think most of the games that we're going to have now, they're not going to be straightforward. We've had our little. I feel like we've had a little honeymoon period. You know, the emotions were high and all that. Now we're actually, playing. You know what I mean, into the swing of things, sort of thing. So, like, I'm happy we got that win, man. What are you saying?
Just an important win, like just such a big win. Like Crystal Palace, I didn't realize how bad our record has been against them. Like I think it's like 3 years or something like that since we last beat them at Old Trafford. So it's one of them games where they can cause problems. And the way that we started that game, that first half was terrible. Actually, So to come out with it, I know we got the red card and the penalty, which is I guess it was fortunate a little bit, but at the same time.
You shouldn't really be pulling someone in the box like that. So what do you want to do? Do you know what I mean?
Exactly that. So I'm buzzing. Third place. Imagine at the start of the season to say that we're going to be third place right now. No.
We were in the mud. We were told we have to suffer. We were in the mud. We gave the keys to the wrong man.
You don't think Cameron deserves credit?
I think we've got an intruder here, Fred. Are you able to just lock him out? Get this one out.
Intruder. Let's dissect it then.
Yeah. Big win. We're obviously 2-1 win. How are you feeling first and foremost before we get into dissecting?
Yeah, man. I'm used to these wins now, innit? So, it's expected. Even when we went 1-0 down, I wasn't worried that we weren't going to come away with 3 points today. I think it's a set piece. Sometimes it happens like that, innit? But yeah, I was confident we're still going to get the victory. Unlike some, I wasn't panicking. Some were then questioning why Carrick decided to change it, and some were questioning, a lot of things. But I'm happy to get the victory and. We move on, man. The only thing I'm sad about is that the title charge is over, man.
Oh, you're giving up on it now?
Unfortunately. Yeah, man. I think if Arsenal dropped points today, I would have been a bit more okay. It would have still been very, very hard, very difficult. But after their victory today, let's just aim for third, man.
Okay, so we are in third place. So, I mean, if we go into the game first and foremost, we conceded a set piece goal, which has been a common theme actually throughout the season in terms of set piece. It seems to be a lot more of a bigger thing. But how did you feel about that set piece in particular? Do you feel like it was just a lapse in concentration? It's something that we need to worry about? I mean, what were you thinking?
It was a lapse in concentration for sure, by a particular young defender. But sometimes it happens, man. Sometimes it happens in the game. I think set pieces are just. It's just a prem right now, man. Unfortunately, that's how most of these goals are scored nowadays, man. Set pieces, corners, free kicks. So yeah, man. Like you see, I think you look at this weekend, how many defenders scored. It will tell you like how the prem is these days, man. But it is what it is. The most important thing is that we got back on our feet. We didn't start rushing things. We just took our time. We just carried on playing our game, and it came. I know, obviously, it got helped by. The sending off, but even that sending off doesn't happen if we don't play our football, man, and Cunha doesn't break the lines.
That ball from Bruno for Cunha as well.
Yeah, exactly. So that's all part of our game. So yeah, man, I'm happy with the victory.
I mean, are you worried at all, Mikel Carrick? Are you worried at all in return to the performance in the first half, or is it just about getting them 3 points?
I'm not worried at all. Oh, yeah, go on, yeah. Mikel Carrick.
Yeah, no. It's not. I'm not worried, but it's definitely for the guys to kind of reflect on and say, hey, come on, like we really started that first half really slowly. Like we really need to sort of step it up going into these games. Do you know what I mean? I think it was a good sort of goal to concede from a wake-up call perspective. Do you know what I mean? Like, okay, bro, we just conceded in the first 5 minutes. It's like, I think the boys now will be like, let's switch on. Like, I know, yeah, we've been winning games, but Don't switch off, because when you switch off, that's what can happen. Today, we dug deep. We managed to get a penalty and all these different things. Not all games are going to be like that. Sometimes it can be unforgiving. So it's going to be good for Euro. It's going to be good for the guys. Stay switched on at all times, because anything can happen. So I'm not saying it's something to worry about any gaps, but it's something for the boys to definitely learn from for the next game.
Yeah, I mean, again, that first half, I think pretty much all round, it was a pretty poor performance. Do you think that's down to the starting lineup? I mean, what would you put it down to?
Nah, it just happens, man. Not every game you're going to go into and you're going to play amazing. Like, we've witnessed many championship seasons that we've had where we've won games that we don't deserve to win, or we shouldn't be winning. Like, Fergie time like, that's for a reason, right? You know what I'm saying? So it just happens, man. The most important thing is that in these games where we're not playing well, we get over the line, get the 3 points, man. Because that wasn't happening before. When we weren't playing good, there's no way we're winning that game or coming away with any points. That's how it was before. And even when we do play well, we don't come away with the 3 points. Now we've flipped that on its head. Now we're just winning 3 points regardless. It's a shame that we didn't get the 3 against West Ham, because that would have just been 7 for 7. Like, but we'll take it, man. We'll take it. What is that? 19 points in a possible 21.
Yeah. That's exactly what it is.
Come on, man. Like, you can't complain about that much, man. I think we just gotta keep on going, man. And we just got to take it one game at a time. That's all we can do. I know we've got another midweek game, but I feel the boys are ready, man. I think the boys are finally ready, to be honest with you. I think there was a lot of criticism in the beginning of the season with Cunha, Sesko, Euro, Heaven. There was a lot of criticism, like even Dallo. But I think the boys are finally gelling, and we finally look like a team, and we're sticking together as a team as well. Like, before, we looked kind of disjointed, but now, thick and thin, if we're playing bad or playing good, everyone just pulls together, man. And that's what I like to see.
Hear that. I mean, second half was a completely different game. I think it was definitely one of them games with 2 halves. Mikel Carrick, for me, the man of the match is who stepped up. Bruno Fernandes. It seemed like he really took the game with the scruff of the neck. I mean, how good has he been this season for you? Do you think he's making a difference?
Yeah, man. I mean, it's just, hopefully he stays long enough so we can win the title, so there won't be any debate about his legendary status. But I think he's got 100 goals, 100 assists for Manchester United. I mean, I think he's got 13 assists in the league this season, and I think the record's like 20. You know what I mean? So, I mean, we've got how many games? 8 or 9, 10 games left. So who knows? I mean, if he's able to eclipse that, you know what I'm trying to say? But he's been brilliant for us. To be honest, I think today wasn't his best of games, though. By his standards, he would know. But obviously, because he popped up with a penalty and assist, then it's like, But when you watch the whole game, then you know, sometimes the things were a bit loose and here and there. But yeah, he's.
To be honest, I think that's Bruno in a nutshell. The Mikel Carrick. I can't take it seriously about calling you that name, man. I think that's Bruno in a nutshell. Sometimes he doesn't have the best game, but he smells blood. Like, that's one thing about Bruno. Like, he can switch it on like that. So obviously, once we got the penalty, like, he smelled blood, man, and that's it. That's when he's like turning it on. So I don't know, man. I think Bruno, like you said, I don't think even if he doesn't win a Prem, I don't think there can be any doubt about his legendary status, man. Because if you look at it, like, he has been like, if without Bruno, I don't know where we would be, to be honest with you, man. Because he's dug deep, man. Like you said, he's dug deep. Because really and truly, he could have left he could have left, man. Because where we were, it weren't a good place. But he stuck by us. He took over as captain as well. You've got to remember that with all the controversy with Maguire, and he's done well, man. I just hope that next season we do fulfill our goal and get Champions League, and hopefully, just even if we don't win something, hopefully he just has a good Champions League run, and whatever he decides to do, I just hope he ends on the high, man, because he deserves it, man.
Well, let us know in the chat if you agree that Bruno Fernandes is a United legend. But for me, yeah, he deserves it. It's like Brian Robson. If anyone's like some of our older listeners, maybe it's like him. Do you know, when he was captain for us during those barren years, but he managed to go and see us. So we went 26 years without winning the title. and then he was there to lift the trophy under Ferguson. Hopefully Bruno's the same. He can be the catalyst, like at the end of his career, he can see us lift the title because he deserves it.
I'm gonna say it here now. If Bruno stays in the summer, United are winning the Premier League season. I'm being honest with you. No, seriously, I'm being serious with you. No, I know you. I know I sound so burst, and I'm not trying to be like that. I'm not trying to be extra, but I'm looking at my team with my eyes. I'm watching us play with my eyes here, and the players that we have. Because the problem we had this season is that we had a whole new attack, and that whole new attack had to gel straight away. We're third in the Premier League. Yeah, the team has finally gelled. If this attack can continue and we can enforce the midfield by bringing in our targets, I'm telling you guys now. You don't heard it here before this season's even finished. I'm telling you guys, 2027, United are lifting that Prem.
I'm going to circle back to that, but I'm going to bring it back to this game first of all. I mean, in terms of the Bruno performance, I felt like he was frustrating at times in that first half. You see, he was trying to get deeper and deeper and deeper. Like he was dictating that play, and I thought second half, especially, he was the one that got us. He was the catalyst to us being able to win that game. But the other person, we're talking about the new signings, the attacking signings. Sesko, that Bruno goal to Sesko, and that goal from Sesko. Mikel Carrick, do you have a few apologies to dish out?
I'm not apologizing for anything. It's like you, man, don't want to listen.
Okay, no, okay, don't apologize. But can we just clear up your thoughts on Benjamin? Because you say it's because of Amorim, but to him kicking the ball for us, you were saying that you wanted a certain Watkins or you want another signing above him. So you didn't rate him initially. You signed him. No. You said that if he doesn't score a certain amount of goals, he's a flop.
Let me know when I can say my piece, because everyone said Sesko.
You had Sesno. You had Sesno as your name.
Yes.
You actually have Mikel Carrick today. You had Sesno as your name. So is it now Ses Yes? Is it Ses Yes now?
Let's all be guided. Like let's remember. If I have to pull the tapes, I have to pull the tapes.
I think so. But yeah, go on.
This wasn't the environment for Sesko to thrive. That's all I kept saying. That's why I said this is not going to work. The whole landscape has changed.
Do you think Michael Carrick has made Sesko a better footballer? Is that what you genuinely believe? You think Michael Carrick coming in?
I think Michael Carrick. What Michael Carrick has done is given him the platform to be able to perform better. We were throwing Sesko in there in this unrecognized formation that he hasn't played before. And the whole team is not even settled in that formation. Now Michael Carrick has said, okay, we're just going to play a 4-2-3-1. Something, let me finish, because I can see something that he's very, very familiar with. And secondly, he took him out of the firing line. He said, yep, with Bremo, you're going to go center forward. Sesko, I can see you're not quite up to speed. Your confidence not there. I'm going to bring you on as and when. As you do with young strikers coming up. And that's what all the
Amorim did the same. Amorim did the same. He didn't start with the game. Amorim did the same.
Amorim was starting him.
He didn't start him every game, man. He didn't start him every game.
In the beginning, it was Cunha, but after a while, he was starting him, and he wasn't ready.
To be sure,
he wasn't, man.
So are you saying then that Sesko, like JDM just said, it's not the fact that Carrick's made him better. The issue with Sesko was actually Amorim. So it should have been Amorim no, not Sesko no. Is that what you're saying?
I said Amorim no, and I said Sesno as well. But when I'm saying Sesno, I'm looking out for the team. If we still have Amorim in place, I'm telling you now, this argument that we're having is pointless. Because if we still have Amorim as the manager right now, Sesko's not behaving like this. I promise you now. If we still have Amorim as the manager of Manchester United, first of all, we're not winning these games, and Sesko's not scoring goals. So I don't know what we're talking about here.
But that was never the debate. That was never the debate.
Yes, it was.
This is one thing I'm not gonna let you get out of, because you know why? Because your debate was never Sesko can't play under Amorim. Your argument was never like Sesko is a good striker, but Amorim is killing him. That was never your argument. No. I'm not going to allow you to make your argument.
No. I said we don't have the platform.
Is not good enough.
No. I said we don't have the platform. At the time, Sesko was not good enough.
You said you want to run the tapes, and we can run the tapes. Because I see by memory, you said You said that the signs that Sesko is showing you is worrying. It's worrying. It's almost worrying the signs that he's showing you.
Yes, because we don't have the platform. I said we don't have the platform.
No, it's not about
I'm gonna bring
You
up
do
the
not
tips.
trust him as a player.
I think Oliver,
You do not trust him as a player.
I need you to click this.
He's the quickest.
Oliver, click the tape.
Clip it. You know what? We're gonna.
He's one of the quickest, if not the quickest, to get us for 100 professional goals. All of this stuff, but you didn't want to buy it. You said, "No, I'm not buying it." This guy,
not United.
This is why we should have got Watkins. This is why we should have got this one. This is why we should have got that one.
Yes.
No, bro.
100%. I stick by that.
Because you know what my argument was? What was my argument?
I don't know.
What was my argument? Give the boy time. Give the boy time. Once he settles,
that's fine.
Once he gets used to the pace of the Prem, this guy is gonna flourish.
And that's why I dispel what you're saying. It's not about giving him time. This platform wasn't there.
Because what's he doing that's different? What's he doing that's different?
Listen, if Amram was here, we wouldn't be winning games.
So when he's missing chances, when he's taking an extra touch in front of goal under Amarim, you're saying that's because of Amarim. Amarim's having to take an extra touch. Or is that because he's not used to the pace of the Prem?
No, because he's
now
under
it's
pressure. He's under pressure.
He's not under pressure, bro. It's about getting used to the pace of the Prem. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. Because if you watch his game, what about his game has changed? What about his game has changed then?
Confidence. He's under pressure under Amarim because the team's not settled. It's not the environment for him to
confidence
thrive.
comes with time. Confidence comes with time.
No, it's not. He wouldn't have got. Listen. There's a bigger picture because all you're doing is focusing on Sesko, and I'm telling you about the bigger picture. Amarim, it's not just Sesko. The players didn't understand what they were doing. The formation, the tactics wasn't working.
That's a cop out, man. Under Amarim, we had one of the best attacks
in
the league.
Fudge. Was what we were doing? Was the tactics working?
We had one of the best XGs in the league.
Fudge, was the tactics working under Amarim?
I think
we're not talking about tactics. We're talking about attack.
Just in terms of we were creating chances and Sesko did still have chances.
Where are we? How many games have we had now? Amarim couldn't win 3 games in a row for how many?
That's a different thing you're talking about, bro. That's a different thing you're talking about.
It wasn't working under Amarim. The tactics wasn't working under Amarim.
Yeah, that's the tactics as a whole.
Yeah, and let me explain. So that's the rest of the team. The difference is
using Sesko better.
But how? Tell me how. Because you know that's a blanket statement. Tell me how. Tell me how.
Okay, now you've got the team playing in a formation that they recognize and they're more confident. Now you've even taken Sesko out, so now the team's more confident. The team is more familiar with what they've got to do. And now instead of us
Burma's been doing the same thing. And Burma's been doing the same thing under Amarim and under Carrick. And Burma's been doing the same thing. And Burma's been doing the same thing. And Burma was feeding Sesko, and he weren't scoring. He was doing the same thing, bro. I'm not gonna allow you to do this blanket statement because
it's not a blanket statement.
Coincidence. I'm not gonna allow you to do it because there's
no coincidence.
There's no coincidence. So you're telling me you're telling me that Sesko coming off the bench. Sesko coming off the bench, 4 games in a row scoring, is because Amarim didn't give him the platform.
Yes, we didn't have the platform.
To me?
No, I'm saying we didn't have the platform. I'm saying we didn't have the platform. When you're bringing in young players, I think he scored a brace. He scored a brace. What was it? 2 games after Amarim left, and that was after Carrick. Listen. When you're bringing in young players,
that was Fletcher. So it's not Carrick. So it wasn't Carrick then. So it wasn't Carrick.
It's Carrick. Listen to what I'm saying.
Hold on. Wait.
Isn't that when we changed formation? Isn't that when we changed tactics? Isn't that when we changed tactics?
No, but you're saying it's Carrick. So what is it then? You're saying it's Carrick. So which one is it? I'm telling you, it's a blanket statement.
I've been saying
you're just saying stuff because it coincides with timelines. But you're not saying stuff that makes sense. Sesko's always been a good striker. That's why he's been one of the hottest strikers in Europe for about how many years? Like 3-4 years. Sesko's name has been ringing bells. Sesko's name has been ringing bells in Europe. Sesko's name has been ringing bells in Europe for about 3-4 years.
But if you haven't got a platform, he's not going to perform. If you haven't got a platform, he's not going to perform. That's why he was struggling.
Okay, so are you saying then? So
this wasn't about him performing or not. It's about is Sesko good or not, and Sesko is good.
Okay,
and I said to you, the platform was not there for him to perform.
So is it says yes then? Is it says yes now?
Is it says yes for what? There's no says yes for what?
Okay, Antonio, do you rate yes?
Do I rate him? He's good. I never said he's bad. I said we haven't got a platform for him to perform.
You never said he's bad.
That's why I wanted Watkins.
You never said he's bad. You never said he's bad.
He was playing bad.
We're going to win the tapes.
No, it was bad. He was bad. He was bad. I said he was bad. I had Ses. No, he was bad. He was very
Yeah,
bad.
okay.
And I always said,
Okay.
we haven't got the platform for this guy to perform. That's why I said, I want Watkins instead. Because
Cool,
Amaran's not the type of guy now that we're going to bring in a young player and we're going to be able to, you know what? I'm going to find, because you're still in it, I'm going to find that episode. I said all of this because you're trying to make it as if I just said, this guy's bad. I said all of this. I said, we haven't got the platform for him. That's the problem. I said, I like him, but we haven't got a platform. That's why he's playing. He's underconfidence. The shirt looks heavy. He's coming there. He's having to perform. Carrick took him straight out.
That's because he's just touched. He just touched. He's just come through. That's why. It's nothing to do with Amarin, bro. Because I tell you nothing to do with Amarin, yeah? Can I tell you why I said? Can I tell you why it's nothing to do with Amarin? Can I tell you why? Because Mbeumo's thriving. Cunha was thriving. Why? Because they know the Prem. They know the Prem. Mbeumo, the goals that Mbeumo's scoring now is a goal he was scoring under Amarin, you know? Nothing's changed. If the type of goals we were scoring, by the way, the type of goals we're scoring, the type of goals we're scoring also has not changed. If you watch the goals under Amarim and you watch the goals under us, you see that it hasn't changed. It's the same.
I don't know.
The same counter-attacking football, the same catching people on the break. It's the same.
One of the questions I was going to ask, actually,
and if you see the chances that Sesko's missed under Amarim and the chance that Sesko scored under Carrick, tell me it's Amarim's fault that he's missed those chances. Even the goal he scored against who was it, Everton? I think he had a chance after that as well, and he missed. He fluffed it. That's the same thing that Sesko's been doing. Do you understand? Yeah. Nothing's changed. He should have got a brace that game, but nothing's changed. But the more he plays for us, the more he gets confident with us. Those goals he'll just score. Like it'll be second nature to him.
The confidence comes from the team being confident. Yeah. That's where it comes from. And Amarim being there, the team's not confident. As now Carrick has come in and changed the formation.
Who said that? Embo was thriving. Who's not confident in that attack?
No, but the team wasn't confident. We were playing badly.
Bro,
we were losing games.
We were 6 when Amarim got sacked. We were 6 when Amarim got sacked, by the way.
Bro. We couldn't even win 3 games in a row. We couldn't even win 3 games in a row. It took Amarim 18 months.
We couldn't. But winning...
That's not good. That's not good.
You're getting 2 teams confused. Yes, as a whole, as a team, we were doing bad. But the individuals, our attack was our best part of our team with Amarim. That's why we had the best XG. And
I'll ask you a question. JDM, is our attack better now than it was under Amarim?
No, it's not. It's the same attack. We're just the only difference is we look more. We look better as a team. So when our attack is doing well, we like today. What we won 2-1 and we won 1-0. We're doing these things because as a team we're more like I said at the very beginning. We're all playing the same game. Do you understand it? So we look like everyone is on the same wavelength.
You know what you just said? It's such a big thing, and you're downplaying it.
No, I'm not downplaying it because you're downplaying it as you're putting that as Sesko as an individual. I'm saying as a team, yes, I understand why you may think that blah blah blah. Sesko might thrive under someone else and blah blah. But that wasn't the point. The point was, is Sesko a good player? Yes or no? You are saying that you would have preferred Watkins. You are saying that Mateta is a better striker than Sesko. That's what you were saying. And I'm saying to you, this is not the case. It's not the truth. That's what I'm trying to say to you.
The reason why I said that, because at the time, we didn't have the platform for Sesko to do well.
Were you saying that Mbeumo wasn't good?
No, Jalen, to back up Antonio. To back up Antonio, he did say that that they had Premier League experience, and what he wanted was a player that had experience to be able to come in and take the pressure.
Yeah, I know that. I get that, and I'm not disputing that. But what my point is that even backs up my point even more. That's my point. My point was give Sesko time. These guys that are doing well, they have Premier experience, and Premier experience. The reason with Premier experience is because the pace of the game is completely different. You don't get afforded the time you do in other leagues. That's why Gyökeres, even though he scored a certain amount of goals, if you watch him and how he plays, he doesn't have the time that he used to have. Because when he gets the ball now, he can't run at players, he can't dribble past players and score like he did in the Portuguese league. But because he doesn't have not because he's a worse player, because he has so much less time in the Prem. Sesko, when he was playing for us, you could see he wanted the extra touch. He'll do these little flicks. Or he'll take an extra touch in the box, but you don't have that time in the Prem. This has nothing to do with Amarim. This has something to do with him understanding the Prem. That is the main factor here.
The reason why I asked my question in attack, though, is because I was actually thinking that I was a little bit disappointed in our attack in the last few games. So I actually think that we should have been better in attack. So I know a lot of people were saying that the reason why that was because we didn't have Sesko starting. and obviously now Sesko starts this game, and it's kind of similar. So, do you feel like that's just
exactly? And that even proves my point even more. Because it's not like we're playing some fluidity and then he just get all these open chances for him to score. This guy is just popping up and scoring great goals.
It's
not like we're just opening up teams and then he's just there on a plate. No, this is not the case. If you see the score goal he scored against West Ham, is that because Carrick or is that because of quality?
That's elite.
When he's bursting past Tarkowski and running 36 kilometers per hour, is that because of Carrick? Is that because of Sesko's ability?
Carrick.
When he's leaping over people and banging headers at bottom bins, is that because of Carrick or is that because of his ability?
Sesko, mate. Sesko.
Bro, what are we talking about here?
Okay,
Carrick.
But
Carrick gave the team confidence. The team's confident now, so he's confident too.
Stop.
If we got Amaran, he's not doing that. If we got Amaran, he's not doing them things.
Daddy 461 says Sesko's a baller, and I think we can all agree on that.
I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying.
I want to hear you say it on live. I want to hear you say it on live. Is Ses yes or Ses no?
I'm going to tell you, like I told you before, we didn't have the platform for Sesko to perform. We didn't have the platform. I'm going to find this episode. Fudge, how do I find what do I do? How do I find it?
Ask Oliver. We'll get Oliver onto it. Oliver will clip it for us.
Yeah, clip it, man. Show us what he's saying, man. Ses no. I want to see that Ses no as well. I want to see that Ses no.
Yeah, but I'm going to have to go through it.
We got a quick game coming up on Newcastle, coming up on Wednesday, I think it is. Yeah. So, do you think that we should make any changes then to the attack? Because it was a little bit stale in that first half. Ahmad obviously has looked good, but he hasn't had the goals and the assists that he might need. What are you thinking for Wednesday against Newcastle?
No, I think Ahmad actually looked a little bit better when he came on today, man. He had a chance, and he nearly fed Xerxes as well for a chance. I think he looked a bit brighter today when he came on, man. Sometimes that happens when you take a break and watch things from the sidelines, man. But I'm not sure if we should make any changes, to be honest with you. I know it was a bit stale, but I just think that just happens sometimes, man. I think you got to play through that rust, man, and just head on to the next game. You've got the 3 points now. That will boost their confidence, and they will know themselves that they need to up it. They will know themselves, and I'm sure Carrick he's clued up, man. He will know as well that they need to step it up, man. They need to up the pace, especially Newcastle. It's away, isn't it? So, yeah, man, it's going to be a tough game, man. But I think if we can get past them, yeah, man, it should be all right from then.
If Daddy says the centre mids don't help break the lines, constantly relying on Bruno to create. That's why they attack it still. I completely do agree with that because I was saying Bruno first half especially he had to drop deep quite a lot, and
I think Casemiro will break the lines. I don't think Manu does.
I mean, today he didn't. I think Casemiro last couple of games, his passing has been a little bit off. I mean, generally he does try and break the lines, and Manu I think can manipulate it a bit there, but yeah, it was a bit off this last couple of games. So hopefully they can figure that out, and they need to sort that part out. But I know we had a couple of changes that needed to be made. One was Shaw came off. Apparently it was illness, so he potentially could be back. But I thought Mazzuari looked good.
Illness?
Yeah. I'm surprised by that too. But apparently he was ill. So
I like Mazzuari, man. I like Mazzuari.
He's neat.
Yeah, I like him, man. I think he's all right. Man. But I think if Luke Shaw's back, I think he's going to go back straight into the starting lineup, man. I think that's just a given, man.
He started every game this season.
He's playing for that. He's playing for that contract.
He's got 1 year left, isn't it?
He's playing for the contract. This guy's been injured for the last 10 years. He's playing for his contract.
But I think we should give him a contract anyway because I think we've got other areas we need to focus on, man. I think we get Luke Shaw go or we don't renew the contract. It's like we got to just focus on that as well. We need to focus on centre midfielders, man. This is what all our summer should be based on, man. Our centre midfield, like 2 or 3, man. That's what we need.
De Ligt could be a very long time. What is happening with De Ligt as well? It's only supposed to be out for.
He says he's got a back problem.
It's a strange one. But yeah, I mean, like you were saying, there are definitely areas of the pitch. But the left side, though, unless you reckon, I mean, who are our left backs? Is it Dorgu as well? You think he needs a left back?
We've got Dorgu, Shaw. We've got this Leon guy as well. Is this Leon guy going to be ready anytime soon or what?
Who?
Leon, he's in the under-21s. You know, we signed him in the summer.
We've got Malacia.
He's gone. He's gone in the summer.
Yeah, he's gone, man.
Mason Mount's another one that's a bit annoying,
He's
man.
gone in the summer. I'm
You know,
hearing.
I feel like today would have been a bit different. Maybe if we had Martinez as well. I think he gives us a little. He gives us this something coming from the back. His passing.
He breaks the lines. He breaks the lines.
Yeah.
As much as I do love Maguire, he is a bit ponderous on the ball. He does take a few too many touches.
Yeah, I thought that was just me that notices it. He holds the ball too long. Like, release the ball, man. Like, then he just starts dribbling. Like, bro, like, he gets it and then he holds, then he like, bro, like, just release the ball, man.
Hey, guys, observation, yeah. See Cunha, is he fast or is he just good at dribbling? Because he always seems like to beat his player, like, and that he always gets to the ball first, like when he's running one-on-one. Like.
Munoz, I thought was quite fast, but Cunha had him on toast today. Actually, like getting past him quite a lot.
I don't know, man.
It's a change of pace, isn't it?
That's what it is.
When you stop the ball and you knock it, and then like he knows when to manipulate it. I think.
I thought Cunha had another good game today, actually, especially second half. I think he's there. I mean, 4 for 4.
People need to start rating Cunha, man. People need to start rating Cunha, man. Like the guy is like a man.
Who's more what?
Cunha's more talented. Cunha's more talented.
More talented. What do you mean, talented?
Whichever way you want to look at it, man.
No, but then obviously we're going to be answering it different. We're answering it wrong. Like that's why I want to know.
Burma is very good at what he does. He's very good. Like, I'm not gonna try and downplay how good he is, or like he's very talented. But what I mean by Cunha is more. He can do things that you wouldn't think he's ever gonna do. Does that make sense? Like he can pull something off out of nowhere. Where in Burma is like. You kind of know what Mbeumo's going to do, right? He's either going to take you wide, or he's going to try cut in, shoot, or cut in cross. But he's just very good at what he does. Like he knows his game. He knows what he's there to do. Whereas Cunha, sometimes I think Cunha even instinctively he'll just do something like randomly, and he's just got. I think he's got ability to do so much, man. Honestly, man, Cunha like he's actually like
top baller.
One day, I think he could just decide to just beat 3-4 man and just score a goal. I don't think Mbeumo's good at it.
That Arsenal game in the first game of the season. That's what it should have been that day, man. I mean,
I think Cunha's got that in him, but whether or not he unlocks it, I'm not sure.
Antonio,
Mbeumo's way more productive, though. Mbeumo's way more productive.
Yeah. So you could
Cunha's probably got a higher ceiling.
In terms of talent, you can look at it as someone who regularly does the right things on the pitch the most, or you can look at it as who's got the best technique. So I guess there's two ways of looking at it.
So what were you looking at then when you was asking that question?
Me, I just wanted to hear some controversy here, really.
He wanted me and Dave to go at it.
But I see like obviously you see like Arsenal's like Cunha scoring Arsenal's winner. That's something that Cunha could just pull out of nowhere. Like he has no right to do that. You know what I'm saying? Whereas in Mbeumo is very good at scoring goals, very good at finishing, but I don't think Mbeumo has that kind of thing in him where he'll just like try and take the game to the scruff of the neck. Does that make sense? Whereas Cunha will just try something elaborate.
Do you know what? There's a couple of times today where I thought Mbeumo was gonna like where he should have shot, but he was looking for the extra pass and stuff like that. Actually, and I feel like sometimes he doesn't.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Though,
mantle and be like, "I'm the man." Do you know what I mean? So he doesn't eat some. But yeah, he's just
even the penalty that we won. Yeah, Cunha is very, very clever. Cunha brings the contact into the box first before he goes down. He's very clever. And the thing is, Cunha does that a lot, you know, and he doesn't really win the foul most of the time. And I think so. How's this guy not win the foul because it's blatantly a foul? Yeah, but he's very clever when he does that. He beats you. He feels the contact, gets into the box first, and then he's down, man. He's done like. But yeah, Cunha, man. He tried to do it again as well. Did you see him try to do it again? But Munoz clocked, and Munoz just let go of him. Tried to drag him into the box first, and then Munoz clocked and just let go of him, man.
Well, we got the 3 points, which pushes us to third. How confident are you going into the season? For the first time, I think, JDM, you're actually now saying the title's out of reach.
It's out of reach, man. It's out of reach. Doesn't mean we can't win it, but... But yeah,
it was never in my brain like that. I can't. Is this
of
what
course it wasn't. You were saying 8th to 10th. You were saying 8th to 10th. It was never in your brain. Of course it wasn't. You were saying
when we had Amarin.
Yeah, but bro, Like
when we had Amarin, that's what I said. Yes, I did.
you rely too much on your gaffer, man. You rely too much on your
What are
gaffer.
you saying now?
You rely too much on your gaffer, not your players, man.
Antonio, what are you saying now?
You didn't watch.
No,
That's
no,
why you
finish.
don't know ball. You don't watch ball with your eyes. You don't watch ball with your eyes. Watch your ball with your eyes, man. Watch ball with your eyes.
What are you saying, Antonio? What, are you confident? Do you think Champions League is now?
Oh yeah, 100. It just depends now.
I think
Where
it's still. I don't think it's 100 though.
Would you be
I don't think it's
disappointed
100 though because
if we finish?
I think
disappointed.
I think we got the momentum with us.
Definitely.
I think we'll like in our next, like our last few games, we're gonna get good points, man. The rest of the teams around us.
The thing is, Mikel, Antonio, whatever you want to call yourself today, Sesno or Sesias. I think like we should get Champions League, yeah. But obviously we still got to play Liverpool, we still got to play Villa, we still got to play Chelsea.
Yeah.
These are people that we're competing with, right? So we need to get something out of those games, man. If we get something out of those games, then I say yeah, cool. But we got to play Liverpool.
We got to play Liverpool at home. We got to play Liverpool at home.
Yeah,
I think we can do something.
Yeah,
really
Villa
good.
away.
Villa at home, no?
Villa at home. So
Villa
next
away,
two
I think.
games. Yeah, next two games we've got Newcastle away, and then we've got Villa at home. Next two games.
Oh, we've got Villa at home.
Yeah.
Ooh. Hey, that might be all right then.
It's in our
But
hands.
Newcastle's gonna be a tough game, you know. They've been going
It's
through some tough time, and they might want to just get the up it against us, man.
See, they lost
they
three games in a row at home for the first time.
Yeah, but they're gonna be fired up, man.
They're gonna look at it like
Your boy Anderson as well got moved to as well, by the way. Little yellow card and lost another loss. Like, what's going on, boy?
Well, at Forest.
Yeah, man, your boy, innit?
Bro, what can he
You
do,
don't
man?
watch ball. I'm telling you, you don't even know. You don't watch ball.
Because I'm watching
You don't watch
United.
ball.
What do you want me to do? They're all at the same time.
Yeah, but bro.
Now, if I don't watch United, it's gonna be like you don't watch ball. This guy, man.
No, but
I'm glad you know it was at the same time. I'm glad you at least know that, man.
So Newcastle next game. Are you a bit nervous then? I'm quite confident for that game. I feel like
Nah, I'm not nervous.
they're in.
The only thing is I don't like midweek games. I feel like midweek games we just I don't know, man. Just playing under the lights and that we just don't play how we should, man. But I think we should beat them. I don't think they're. The only thing I'm worried about is a draw.
I'm
not worried about
confident
that
as
attack.
you, man.
You never are. You never are, bro.
I'm just more
You never
realistic.
are. And then when we score, you try to.
To be fair, you man wanted to keep Amarin, so I don't really believe you, man, like that. Anyway, you man's.
Bro, I don't believe you. You didn't want Sesko.
You
didn't
man
want
wanted to keep
Cunha.
Amarin. You was Amarin in. When I said you had to
Bro,
be out from
bro,
when we
this-
lost the
this
Champions
year, you
League,
said Cunha's
when we
not
lost
good
the
at
Europa
football.
League, you were still saying
Bro,
Amarin
this
in. That's why I
year-
can't trust your judgment, bro. I can't
Bro,
trust your judgment. You're saying Amarin
bro,
in.
Amarin
We
didn't leave. Amarin didn't leave because Amarin didn't leave.
We finished 15th and we lost the final. He's like,
Bro.
Amarin in. Amarin said we have to suffer. They was like,
Bro,
yeah, he's right. We have to suffer.
Amarin did not leave the club.
Remember when I told
Amarin
you our
did not leave
team
the club
is
because
better than
Wade was
Villa?
the
And he said, no, Villa's team's better. Do you remember that? Remember when I told you our team is better?
Yes, I did say that because the team
See?
that we had,
He's
because our players were at
boss. He's
AFCON.
boss.
Our players were at AFCON. Because our players were at AFCON, bro.
He's
I mean-
boss. I said our team is better. Our manager is just shit and he can't manage the players. I wasn't just talking about Mbemo and Ahmad going to AFCON. I said Amaran can't manage the players. We've got a good
my bad.
team.
I misunderstood that then.
I said we've got a good team. We've got a bad manager. But you, man, wanted to keep Amaran. Let's not forget, you two. I'm pointing at you two. You two boys, you wanted to keep Amaran. You fudge. Yeah, you wanted to keep Amaran. Yeah, Amaran in. Let's keep him. I said from when we lost that final and we finished 15th, it's untenable. Roll the tapes. I said it's untenable. We should have sacked him from then.
I admit I got it wrong. I'm someone that can admit when I get something wrong, and I admit that we should have got rid of Amman at the end of the season. I'm okay to do that, but are you okay to say yes?
No, but you're not taking into context what I said about Sesko.
It's all about context. So the context I said was that.
Even with your context, is it says yes then? Even with your context, is it says yes then?
Says yes that what? He has the platform to perform now.
Bro, I'm asking you a question. Is it says yes now?
He has the platform under Mikel Carrick to
You're
perform.
so stubborn. You're so stubborn. Some Ghanaian uncle. You're so stubborn, bro. I'm
I said
asking
he
you
has
a
the
simple
platform.
question. Is it
He has
says
the
yes?
platform. He has the
You were
platform
quick
to
to say says
perform.
no. So be quick to say says yes.
I wasn't quick to say says no. I gave him time. This guy was shying away
You
against
didn't give him
Grimsby.
time. You didn't
I
give him
tried.
time.
You
You
sure
didn't
about
give him time.
this?
You gave him half a season. You gave him half a season.
Exactly.
You gave him half a season.
I gave him games, man.
Like,
gave him.
You gave him like 3 starts, and all of a sudden, he was like, "Nah, this guy, man."
Who's got? I love. Who's got more goals in the Prem, Sesko or Watkins?
Oh, that's a good question. I reckon Sesko
might be close.
Yeah, it's got to be up there. But yeah, I mean, in terms of where we are now, okay. So let me just touch on, because you called me out about Amorim. I thought last season was terrible, and he definitely could have gone then. But we didn't sack him in the summer, and because we're not going to do that, we might as well back him in. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, if we're not going to sack him after finishing 15th, what are we doing here? Like, we might as well see how he gets on this season. I thought.
We're level. Yeah, but that's just blind backing. We need to call things out, man.
It's not blind backing. No one was saying he was doing well. I mean, at the start of the season, in terms of the foundations that have been built, you can't tell me that Amorim didn't have anything to do with where we are today.
Brother, we finished at 15th, bro.
Last season.
I know. And we lost the final. There's no excuse. There's nothing that you can tell me now that tells me that with this team, do you not think he has some part to play in where we are now? With the team that we currently have, bro. Like, do you not think he has some part to play in? Do you mean the players that have left?
Because you know what? This is another point I'm going to bring to you, yeah? And let's see if you're man enough to admit it. Because you was like, why is Amorim playing Dorgu further forward? This guy hasn't got a clue. And then Amorim leaves, Dorgu continues to play there, thrives, and everyone's forgetting that they said that. So did not Amorim kickstart that? Did not Amorim not see that? Is that something that we're willing to admit?
I don't know.
Crazy didn't say. No,
you know why? Do you know why? Because Dorgu was playing for us as a left wing back, right? He was playing 3-4-3 under Amorim. I think we got an injury. One of the front three got injured, and then we decided to play Dorgu as part of one of the 10s, isn't it? Up top. So, yeah, I don't know if that's what you want me to admit, but I don't know. I'm not going to use that as Amorim has identified this thing. We had some injuries, and he put Dorgu there. But it wasn't like that's where he'd been putting him from time.
Even Mount. What about Mason Mount? Because what about Mason Mount? You liked Mount under us. Mason Mount's the best under Amorim. Is that something you want to admit?
What he would? No, I like. What are you saying about Mount? I like him. What about him?
But did he not look the best under Amorim?
The best. Like, he's good. He's a good player. Like. What are you saying? I don't get it. What's the point? What are you saying?
You know what it is?
I'm trying to say that some things that are benefiting us now were things that Amorim put in place. Yeah, Amorim done things wrong. Mostly, I'll say mostly, his tactics weren't great, but there's some things that he's implemented in our squad. And one of the main things he's implementing in our squad and in our club is getting all the bad blood out. And don't you think he's done that?
That one. I'll
if you
say,
look at how the people he's got out of the club in terms of players, don't you think that's benefited us?
Yeah, no,
do you think that would happen? Whether
that's directly the transfers in and out, whether that's directly Amorim, but if it is, I'll definitely give him credit for that.
Of course it is. Amorim picks the team, bro. So if Amorim's not putting Rashford in his team, if Amorim's not putting Garnacho in his team, if Amorim's not putting Anthony in his team, that's him. That's directly the gaffer telling you are not part of my plans. That is directly him doing that. Do you understand? So you
probably going to get understand that stage for this, but he's also helped us when it comes to set pieces too. Like, we were terrible at conceding set pieces under Amorim, and before he joined, we were the worst. I know we conceded one again today, but scoring set pieces, man, like there's not been any gaffer that's been able to get us to score the consistent amount of set pieces as Amorim. So I'll give him that too. Anyway, though, Amorim's been and gone. We got Carrick under us now, and you didn't tell me where we're going to finish. So where do you think you said Champions League? You think top 4 then?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Yeah. I've no doubt, 100%.
Nice. It looks
so hold on. Bro, do you know what? I'm so happy I've got a good memory now. So near enough beginning of the season, we said let's give our predictions of where we're going to finish. Yeah, let's give it everyone. So we can change it every month because things happen. We'll change it. You said you don't want to change it, so why are you now changing it? You said 8th to 10th. So why are you now changing your prediction of where we finish? You said we're not allowed to. You said we're not allowed to. So why now? No,
Fudge.
you said we can run the tapes again. You said
No, I said that. I said that. Fudge.
Where
Isn't
did you
it
say
on
we were going to
grounds
finish?
to be able to change
Where
your
did you say
prediction
we were
if
going to
we
finish?
change the whole manager?
Where did I say we were going to finish? Where did you say we were going to finish? Where did I say we were going to finish?
Doesn't matter. It's just a prediction. Fudge. It's
Yeah,
changing.
I think there's enough.
Changing the whole. You know, my thing was, like, if we're gonna make a prediction, yeah, we want to make a prediction and kind of look back at it and then being like, oh, okay, this is what I believe, this is what you believe, da 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 da, boom, boom, boom. What if I change it every week or every month? It's kind of taking the thing out of it. Do you know what I mean? Because now as we get closer,
why
because we change manager, the whole thing's changed.
Okay.
It's like the whole Sesko thing. Cool. The whole thing has changed.
Okay,
cool. The whole thing is changed. Cool. We don't play the same. We don't play the same. It's totally different now.
Okay, last question for you. Last question to grill you on then. Last question to grill you on. Look, I won't grill you anymore after this, yeah? Because I remember you clearly saying that any decent gaffer should be able to put out a team to beat Burnley. That's what you said.
Yeah.
You said any decent gaffer, doesn't matter who's at AFCON and who's this and who's that, should be able to put out a team to beat Burnley. A club of Man United's stature should be able to put out a team to beat Burnley. Yeah? Amram left.
Yeah.
What happened?
We drew 2-2.
Why?
Because we didn't have a decent gaffer in place.
So, would you say that it would have been better to keep Amram?
No, because he wasn't a decent gaffer. I was saying any decent gaffer would be able to put a team together for us to get 3 points against Burnley. We didn't have Carrick in place. We had an under-18 coach in Fletcher. That's why he was never considered for the job. Next question, please.
All right, top four. Okay, you now said we're going to finish in the Champions League this season, and we're going to go into next season. If we finish in the Champions League spots, are you keeping the gaffer?
It depends. I think it depends on the way we finish the season. Do you know what I mean? If it's a strong finish, a real strong finish, then I think it's going to put the board in a real sort of difficult position to now go and seek outside to get a manager. But if it's like, okay, fine, we get top four, but we kind of get there. Some games it's been a bit ups and downs, but if it's like really strong, the team's behind him, it's all clear, you know, he knows what he wants to do, his team. We just got to get a few more buyers to really whatever. It'll be difficult for them to bring someone else in. Who'd you bring in? Who'd you even bring in now? Like, I'm asking you, it's a genuine question. Who would you bring in?
The only person I would
because when things, I don't know if you noticed, when things started floating around with Thomas Tuchel and everything like that, they quickly did the contract thing, boom, 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 signed up. He's gone. That's it. Myth. He's not coming. That one's deleted.
I don't think Tuchel would be good for it anyway.
But I'm just saying then, who? If we're saying we're seeking outside a manager externally, who?
The two ones that are linked a lot. Enrique, obviously at PSG. I don't know if he's leaving anyway, so I don't know if that's just a myth at all. But Nagelsmann's apparently interested as well.
Where is he at the moment? Germany.
Where's he now? I don't know, but he was at Bayern. I don't know where he is now actually. But would you take
German manager?
Who?
Nagelsmann.
Who?
Nagelsmann.
Oh,
I think he's German manager, no?
Yeah, I don't want that anyway, man. But to be honest with you, I think what?
Yeah, German manager. You're right.
I think that I honestly listen. This is my honest belief, man. And obviously, I'm probably going to get a lot of backlash for this. Yeah, as much as Carrick's done well, yeah, I actually don't believe it's because of Carrick. I believe it's more so that, like Eugene has said, we're playing a system now that more suits the majority of the team. Because if you look at the boys, we've got talent there, man. We've got talent there, and with that talent that we've got in the team, we was underperforming. And I will agree with you, that was down to mainly Amram's system. I agree with you there, Mikel, Carrick, whatever you want to call yourself, yeah. But I think Carrick is doing well. He's done well to stabilize the club. He's done well to get us going. He's made some sort of good decisions in terms of substitutions, blah, blah, setting us up well, right? But I don't think now Carrick is a genius. I don't believe that. I don't think Carrick is now a genius. I just feel like he's fixed something that could be fixed, if that makes sense. Like, but I believe that in the summer he should be considered for the job. But I don't think that it should be automatic just because he gets Champions League. I think he should be part of the candidates. But I think we should also still look for candidates to suit the role. Only because you got to still understand that this is a big, big club. And my worry is if we keep Carrick on, the moment things go wrong, we're going to let him go. Because it wasn't our original plan. Does that make sense? We'll just let him go. Because, okay, you've done well up until now, but now it's looking like you're in a ruck and you don't know how to get out of it because you have no experience in this kind of field. Come out of it. Like, so we need to really consider our options in the summer, man. If it ends up with Carrick, fine.
Yeah, the question I asked, which goes to you as well, was if we finish in those Champions League spots, should we give Carrick the next season? And your answer is?
My answer is not automatically no.
That doesn't mean anything. Like,
because that means we haven't considered the outside options.
Consider outside options. Okay? I'm not saying don't consider outside options, but what would an outside option need to do to stop Carrick from getting the job if he finishes in the top 4?
Because, bro, it's not about finishing in the top 4, man.
What is it?
It's about who is going to be able to take us to where we want to be. Like, correct. It's all good. You've got to understand, Carrick's come in and what? He came in with what? Was it? So he's won his 7 games here. We've got 11 games to go. So he's come in. So he's telling me in 18 games, he deserves to be permanent Man United manager. For me, that doesn't make sense. Because he's only had to play 18 games. He hasn't got any other competitions to play in. He hasn't got any big cups. He's only got 18 games to play. That, for me, can't make you consider, like, automatically give you the permanent Man United role. For me, that doesn't make sense to me.
Okay,
it doesn't matter how good you do.
Doesn't matter how good. So he wins every game from now to the end of the season, and you're saying that he still shouldn't be like what is the
I'm not saying he shouldn't be.
He should go or he should stay. What are you saying?
I'm not saying he shouldn't be. I'm saying he should be considered, but not automatically. We still need to consider our other options because there are other better gaffers out there.
Okay,
and
so
even if Carrick does well, that just means he's setting us up well for next season, and someone can take over from that. So as long as you get someone in that is going to kind of maybe play the same system and have an understanding of how United want to play, that's good. But you can't just be like, you know what, this guy's done well. Let's just give him the job. For me, we've done that already with Oli.
Yeah, but it's
but it's the same because the first kind of trouble, he was gone.
Okay, so Nagelsmann, let's say Nagelsmann is the option. And does well in Germany or whatever, and then wants to take over in the summer. Carrick's gone and he smashed it. We finished 3rd, yeah? So he's done really well, but it's only the short period that he's got. Are you saying that we should at that point say, goodbye, Carrick, we've done a great job, you settled us down, we're now going to go to the next level with Nagelsmann? Is that what you're saying that you would prefer to do?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that they need to, everyone needs to apply for the role. Everyone needs to be, whoever we got in mind, we need to have candidates. And same way he was doing maternity leave, for someone, and say that job then becomes available after. You still have to reapply. Doesn't mean because you filled in that you're going to get that job straight away.
Right, here's what Fred's saying though. Going by what you've just said, if using Nagelsmann as an example, if he's the experienced guy, the guy to take us forward, Carrick gets us into Champions League football, and Nagelsmann is available. Basically, what you're saying is then we should take Nagelsmann because Carrick has only done a job for a small period of the season. It's a sample size. Yeah. You're not in any competitions. You've got this guy outside who's got pedigree and he knows what he's doing. You're saying basically we could go for my man. No, if it suits the way the vision and what the club wants to go in, that's the most important thing. If he's got the same ideas, we're on the same playing field, we've got the same vision for the club, then I can say, he suits the club. We need a manager that suits the club. We need a manager that's going to suit the way the way we want to play, the United way. Do you understand? So if Nagelsmann's going to come in and do that, then I'll say cool. You have to consider him. Because Nagelsmann, he's going to be considered based off his his experience, right? Carrick is going to be considered. You're saying Carrick's going to be considered based on his performances, same way Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, huh? Same way Ole said,
well, if I become interim, if I get to the Champions League, can I get the permanent? Do I get the permanent role? They said no. That should be the same for Carrick.
No,
No matter who came in or comes in for this interim, it shouldn't be performance based where you're going to end up. He's coming to do an interim job.
So, I remember what Antonio said then was that with Solskjaer, he should have just shut his mouth and just let his football performances do the talking. And then at the end of it, then he would be able to put himself in a position where you've got to take me. I feel like if we go through this and we continue with this form that we're running on, and Carrick's winning all these games, and we even finish third from a team that finished 15th last season, and he finished third, I think he deserves.
Bro, it's completely different. It's completely different, man, because there's so many factors involved. There's so many factors involved.
I'm not saying that. So let's all agree, there's no guarantees for success for whoever it is next season. Whether it's Carrick or whether it's a new person, there's no guarantees. I'm not saying because Carrick's done this, it means that he's going to go on and win the Premier League. I'm not saying that. What I am saying is that if he goes on and smashes it, and then next season, we got rid of Carrick, we brought in this Nagelsmann guy, and he starts the season off badly.
Yeah.
The that he's going to be on is
bro, it doesn't matter. Carrick can come second this season, and next season be a complete flop.
Of course,
that is very capable of happening.
Of course,
because being an interim manager, with no expectations, because you're an interim, so regardless of what happens, even if he comes in and he's rubbish, he's still going to be interim and leave at the end of the season. Do you understand? He's interim. There's no expectation.
The difference
There's
is
no expectation.
No, I mean, okay. I hear what you're saying.
It's a lot different being an interim manager than coming in and being the permanent manager starting the season.
Of course. But I'm saying that he's the man that's currently got the hot seat, Unless he does something to flop that hot seat, we should keep him in that hot seat. Because I feel like it'll be a bit of a madness to be like, you're doing this great job, but what we're going to do is we're now going to take the risk to say we don't think that you're going to do it full time. Because you might...
No, because it's different. Because it's different, bro. Like I said to you, he has to play 18 games. One game per week. One game, maybe one midweek game. But he plays 18 games, bro.
Okay.
18 games.
Nagelsmann comes in, first 10 games, win three games, Are you going to be thinking, wow, man, should we have got rid of the guy that's just been winning all these games and got us a third? Now we've got this Nagelsmann guy.
Bro.
The pressure's going to be ridiculous.
No, bro, I don't know if you're refusing to understand what I'm saying to you. I'm not saying that Carrick shouldn't be considered. I'm saying he shouldn't be automatically given. I'm not saying he shouldn't. If they get all their candidates and they weigh it up and they decide that Carrick is the best option, I'm backing Carrick. I'm saying let's go. But there needs to be some sort of plan. There needs to be some sort of idea. There needs to be some sort of backup. It can't just be because Carrick's got us the top 4, he's the man for the job. It doesn't make sense because it's only 18 games, bro.
Okay, so I'm not saying
Liverpool are flopping this season. Chelsea are flopping this season. City are not even though City are still in the title race here, they're not as strong as they should be or have been. Do you understand? Next season is going to be completely different to this season.
Of course.
Do you understand what I'm trying to say to you?
I'm not saying do not consider anybody else, but I am saying to you that this should be, in my opinion anyway, it's Carrick's job to lose because of the fact that if he doesn't get the job and someone else gets the job, the pressure on them is going to be ridiculous. So let's say both of them, they both start next season badly. Carrick starts next season. I don't think we're losing anything by getting rid of him if he doesn't end up doing a good job. I just feel like we're missing out on, it's like what could have been. We've got rid of the guy who's been doing well. We've got someone else in there. They flopped. And we're going to get rid of them. Let's say we get Carrick in. He flops, and now we've got to get rid of him. At least we've given him the opportunity after that. Like, there's always going to be that, oh, wait a second. We just have this guy that's been doing really well. Like, we should...
You know what I think this boils down to? You know what? Hear what I'm saying. You know what I think this boils down to, I think, obviously, if Carrick does exceptionally well, like really well, like wins pretty much all these games, maybe draws 1 or 2 and all this kind of thing, fine. But the candidate that, regardless of what Carrick does, if we're going to bring someone in, this guy has to be exceptional, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? We can't go, before we was linked with Glasner and Aurelio and If we're going to bring in a guy now, it has to be levels. Do you know what I'm trying to say? That's how I see it. Because if Carrick's going to do all this, I'm not saying Carrick should get the job. Like David's saying, it makes sense. He's just doing a small sample size. When we start playing 3 games a week, boom, 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 transfers, all that thing, it's going to be a different ball game. All these strong teams, they're going to come back stronger as well. They're going to go into the transfer market. It's true. But if we're gonna bring someone in, I don't mind, but they have to be sick. They have to be it. They have to be it. There's no point us doing all this, Carrick bringing in this team, doing all this kind of thing for us to go and now get Oliver Glasner. Nah, please, sorry, no disrespect, but no.
Yeah, I agree with that.
The guy has to be sick. It has to be sick. The guy has to be the guy. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And I think currently, the only person I would think of, or maybe 3 managers, you got like Klopp, Pep, Enrique. Pep and Klopp is out the question, and now we just got Enrique. For me personally, if you want to go for a real top manager who's going to come in and really come with that pedigree, it's Enrique. If we're not getting Enrique, then I don't know what's going on. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know, because now we're just going to get, what's he saying? Is it just me, or is the most exciting thing about next season is playing away games in the Champions League? It is. It's going to be very exciting.
Yeah.
It's going to be. It has to be Enrique. And if Enrique,
do you know it's for me? Do you know it's for me? Yeah, I feel like we've got to remember. Yeah, the board's target for Michael Carrick was to get into the Champions League. Do you understand?
You know, I find that so weird.
I know, but that was their target for him. So him getting the Champions League for the board is not really going to change much, because that was their target for him in the first place. Do you understand? It's not like
no, that means that he's
getting to.
No, but that means that he's hit. That means he hasn't failed that target. He's hit
the target. He's hit the target. He's achieved the target. But he hasn't gone above and beyond in their eyes, because their target was for him to Champions League. That's your target.
He had no other trophy to go for. There's no above and beyond that, man.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Europa League? That could have been his target. Just get into Europa League. Make sure you get Europe.
No, I'm saying
he could never have gone above that target that they gave him. There was nothing else available.
Of course he could have.
What could he have done?
What do you mean? If you won one against West Ham, would have been in the mixer. No, but what I'm saying is, I'm just joking. But what I'm saying is, if that was their target for him, then like you said, he can't go above that target, but that's still his target. So if he doesn't get Champions League, that means he hasn't reached his target. If he gets Champions League, that means he's reached his target. Do you think the board are saying to him, your target is Champions League, so if you get your target, I'm giving you the permanent job? I don't think so.
No. But like I said, I think it will be really difficult for them. I'm not saying this means give him the job, guarantee the job, but it's not just about the Champions League, right? Like you're saying, but how these games go. I mean, if he's winning all of these games and maybe bar 1 or 2 draws, this is exceptional form. We can't ignore it. That doesn't mean now let's give him the job, but it's going to be brother, something. He's telling these boys something. This is not, because for me, even now, yeah, I feel like the honeymoon period's gone. I feel like we had that the first few games with City and Arsenal and buzzing. Now it's settled down. I think now, if you want to really do some sort of analysis on what's Carrick really about, start going from Fulham now to the rest of the season. Forget about those games, because those games you can always win them when you're even shit based on just adrenaline and emotion. But now, since Fulham to the rest of the season, let's see what you're doing. Let's see what's really good. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And do you know what it is? I think I would love for Carrick to be given the job. Yeah, I would love for him to be given the job, but I just don't want. I've seen how this club runs. I don't want him just to take the easy route. Say, this guy's done well. We don't even have to think about it now. Let's just give him the job, because that can end very badly. As long as it's calculated, as long as they've considered all their options and they still think that Carrick's the best man for the job, fine. But I want them to consider their options first, because for me, I hate it when they just take the easy route, just take the cop out. Okay, this and that. Because when things go bad, Carrick will be the scapegoat straight away. There's no questions about it. He'll be the scapegoat and he'll be out. The same thing that happened with Ollie, he'll be out. Do you understand? So I just hope that they consider their options, man. For me personally, I think it's only, and I don't know what you man think about other managers. I think Enrique, I said Thomas Tuchel as well, but as soon as that word got out, they signed him up to a new contract and they said he's not going anywhere. So those Thomas Tuchel and Enrique, they're top managers. If they were available.
Okay, reverse question here, because it's kind of similar, yeah? Because Casemiro season leaving the end of the season, and so is Maguire still up in the air. Do you reckon we should give these two extended contracts? Or I know Casemiro pretty much said he's leaving, but do you think we should try and fight for him to stay? And do you think we should give Maguire a new contract?
I said this probably about I don't know, maybe 5 episodes ago, 100% we should be signing Casemiro up to a 1-year deal. 1,000% more than the whole Maguire thing. Because this whole centre mid thing, everyone wants centre mid. Anderson ain't coming to us. I know you don't rate Anderson, blah, blah, blah. But someone else might want to come in for...
Wait, Anderson?
No, I don't.
Yeah, someone else might come in.
I don't think you do either. You believe you do, but you don't. You believe you do, but you don't.
Someone else might come in. Someone else might come in for Tonali. Like these centre mids, they're going to be hot property. Do you know what I mean? And it's not guaranteed that we're going to get the one we want or even get 2, which we need. So we might end up actually getting 1. So if we get 1 and we keep Casemiro, then it makes sense. But if we let Casemiro go, we've got a big hole to fill. And I think it even makes us more vulnerable because now we're like, when we're in a transfer market, we're desperate. They know we're desperate as well. I mean, all the media we're doing, we're talking, Man United's got a hole in their midfield. They got a hole in their midfield. They have to go out and spend big. It's going to make us. But if we've got Casemiro there waiting, they'll be like, let's try. We'll negotiate. If you don't want to, then cool. We'll
How does it work though? Because obviously he's on so much money. How does it work? Are they allowed to drop his wages like that? Are they allowed to drop his wages?
No. If we give him another year, you got to give it to him on the same terms.
On the same wages, isn't it? Exactly. So I don't think.
What? Casemiro?
Yeah.
But they said they've agreed with Maguire and he's taking a pay cut. So why do we have to? Why Casemiro?
No, if he wants to take a pay cut, he'll accept it. I don't think he will. I mean, Ryan O'Neill says, question for you: would you spend 100 million on Anderson? Me personally,
no chance.
I like Anderson, man.
Anderson is not that good, man. Bro, I feel like everyone is falling for the trick again. Nobody watches Anderson play football. Like you said today, you was watching United play, so you didn't watch Anderson play today. Guess what? I watched both games. Anderson is not that guy.
One of the games you weren't watching because you got one set of eyes, mate.
What do you mean? I can scan, bro. I scan.
The same. Your full attention is not going to be on one of the games, clearly.
Bro,
hey,
let me tell you something. Yeah. How many Nottingham Forest games have you watched this season? Question for you both: how many Nottingham Forest games have you watched this season?
Do you know what? I tell you what. I was watched.
Is it more than 5? Is it more than 5? Is it more than 5?
The Anderson games I watch is me, but I watched Anderson in person at Wembley, and he was the best person on the pitch.
So what? So you watch one game.
Live.
Have you watched more than 5 games? Have you watched more than 5 games of Nottingham Forest this season? I guarantee you haven't. Stop telling me how good he is. Stop telling me how good he is when you haven't watched him.
There's a
You're just following media hype. You're just following media hype. You don't watch him play football. You don't watch him play football, bro. That's a fact. I'm not gonna sit here and let you lot lie to me. You lot don't watch.
I watch Anderson.
You don't watch him. How many games of Nottingham Forest have you played? How many Nottingham Forest games have you watched? And tell me them. Tell me the games. How many Nottingham Forest games have you watched and tell me the games? You cannot. Because you don't watch
good squad player, but not 100 mil, 25 to 40 minute best. I do any game that I watch most games that are on TV, yeah. So when Nottingham Forest on TV, I watch them. I watch those games, yeah. So the times that I've seen him, he looks like a top baller. He does look. It looks class.
They're fighting relegation.
You don't rate him at all.
Me?
Yeah.
I don't rate him as a 100 million player. No.
I don't think he's 100 mil. I agree with Bossman Luke. He says he'd be a good squad player, but not 100 mil. 25 to 40. 25 to 40. You ain't getting that one for 25 to 40. It'll be like 70.
But he's about a 40 million player. He's about a 40 million player. He's about a 40 million player, bro. He's not that great. Like,
and
so you think Wharton's better than him?
But you thought Wharton was better than him. You thought Wharton was better than him until the hype. You were saying Wharton's name. It's only because the hype suddenly comes. You're saying Anderson.
They're different players, though. They're different players. So
he started to perform. How can he start to perform when they fight relegation? Where did he start to perform? They're fighting relegation. Where did they start to perform? This is my point. Where did they start to perform?
Even though they're fighting relegation, hear me out. Even though they're fighting relegation, I still rate Gibbs White highly. I still think Gibbs White is a player. I think he's a baller.
Wait, is it the reason why you don't rate him because Forest are losing? Is that why?
No, I don't. I've never rated him highly. I think he's a good player, but I don't rate him like the way everyone's trying to rate him now. Now he's the best centre midfielder out there. He's not.
I just feel like he's got quality. Like he can do most things really well.
Because you know why I say this? Because last season it was Baleba. Now that Baleba's not done well this season, everyone's saying that he's rubbish. But last season it was Baleba. Oh, Baleba's this, Baleba's that, Baleba's this. Before it was Wharton. Wharton this, Wharton this, Wharton this. And now it's Anderson. Everyone's just following the hype. But no one actually watches football with the eyes to see.
I find it funny that anytime that someone has a disagreement,
bro, he does this all the time. You have to ignore him, man.
Bro, it's the truth. Because you know why I know it's the truth? Because You just asked me, do I believe that Wharton's better than Anderson? You was highly rating Wharton. What's happened?
No, I'm not. I'm not.
What's happened? Do you highly rate him?
No. Hear me out. I'm not saying that Wharton is not good. Wharton is still very good. But when we're talking about centre midfield, we're talking about Anderson, Baleba, and Wharton. So we rate them. I'm not saying if we got Wharton now.
You're telling me that Anderson now better than Tonali as well.
And Tonali. When we're talking about them,
you're telling me Anderson's the best out of the bunch.
I think personally, for what we need at United, I'll take Anderson.
For what we need is the key three words there. For what we need, I think it's all about what can fit best with Bruno and with Mainu.
I think Anderson will be the worst signing we make. I think Anderson out of them will be the worst signing that we make.
Who do you think fits best with Bruno and Mainu?
Well, I think Tonali will be great for us.
For me, it's either Baleba or Anderson. I think those who fit best in terms of the types of players.
Baleba and Anderson.
Those are the two best players in terms of.
But they're completely different players, though.
Yeah, but the reason why they're best in terms of fit is because with Mainu playing, Bruno's obviously playing as a 10 anyway, so it's whoever can pair next to them. And I can see both Baleba and Anderson complementing Mainu. To be fair, we need two. We need two.
I disagree, man. I think we should be going in for Baleba, and I think we should be going for Tonali. I think Tonali should be the one. If Tonali is available, I think we should be going in for Tonali, man.
If you watch
the Tonali thing, I'm not sure, man.
Another loss, another yellow card.
What? You got yellow cards?
Just getting moved to you, man.
Okay, what other positions do you think we need to like? Obviously, there's midfield.
I think slightly we need a left-sided player. You know.
I agree with you.
We need a left-sided player, and we need another striker, and we need a backup goalie.
Backup goalie, yeah. I mean, the Vitek. I think he looks quite good.
But I think we need a left-sided player. I don't think we've got one. Like a more natural fit.
Like a Rashford?
Yeah.
That style of player. Okay.
Yeah. I think we actually need a left-sided player. We haven't got one. And we're gonna need it. We're gonna need a left-sided player. We're gonna need another centre forward. I think we need another centre forward as well.
What type of centre forward? Like a Welbeck? Would you sign him?
No.
No, we won't get him. We won't get him, but we're not going for Danny Welbeck. We need another centre forward. We need a left-sided player. I think we need another right back.
I'm just seeing the comments here. I honestly don't see what people see in Anderson. I'm so flabbergasted.
Do you think
I'm actually in shock.
You just think he's an average baller?
This is the most. Sorry.
Did you just see him as an average baller?
No, I see he's good on his best day. He's good on his best day. This guy is not something. He's not some world beater guy. Like this guy's his ceiling has already been reached. This guy is not that good. I can't believe it. I can't believe maybe it's because of fantasy football. Maybe it's because of fantasy football and he's getting DEFCON every week and stuff like that. People are just overgassing him. Because I'm guaranteeing people don't sit there and watch Anderson play football. I'm guaranteeing they don't. Like, because if they did, they realize that the Nottingham Forest, I'm losing more games than not. Like, and he's in that team.
But he's not the reason. No. Don't do this. Because do you remember when
he's not the reason? He's not the reason, but he's part of the reason.
No, Ty used to say this.
They were fighting for Champions League. They were fighting for Champions League last season, by the way. Were they not fighting for Champions League last season?
Yeah.
Forest.
That's all.
No. Europa?
No, Champions League.
They were fighting for Champions League, and then they dropped off later in the season.
If we want to win more trophies, I think the only way is signing proven Prem players. I don't care about anything else. I agree with that to a certain extent until it gets to too much money. Like when you're talking about 100 million, for me, 100 million for Anderson is too much. But I think someone said about Tonali getting him at the right price. They actually paid 55 million for Tonali, so they're going to want at least 70 million for him, I think. So a non-league midfielder is going to come cheap.
I don't see Tonali. I'm not sure. I don't see Tonali, man. I don't see it.
I think he's a top player. He's a top baller for sure.
There's even stuff where he wants to go back to Italy and all this kind of stuff.
And the gambling stuff's put me off as well. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if he's the right type of player.
They lose today as well, yeah?
They keep losing, man.
Yeah, they did, yeah.
It was terrible. It was just
they could get relegated, which is a good thing.
That was today.
But
if Nottingham Forest get relegated and they get Anderson for like 50 million, then I don't mind that. But 100 million, we can't be quoting these kind of numbers for him, man. No way, man. No way.
No
way.
Okay. Well, we have been going on for quite a while actually. Now 15 minutes, we didn't realise the time. We've got the game on Wednesday, so we might do a short preview, but we'll come with our predictions. But before we let it go, a couple of things that we need to recognise. Oliver, we need you to hit Antonio up on those Sesko quotes, and anything else you want to share.
Nah, man, just like, comment, share, and subscribe, man. We've got loads of activity in the comments today, so just like the video as well when it comes up. What was it? We need 500 subscribers by the end of the season, Fudge.
I was thinking end of the year. I think end of the season's ambitious, but yeah, end of the year.
It's not ambitious, man. It's not ambitious, man. It's not ambitious. We can do it, man.
10 games to go. 500 subscribers. Let's do it.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. We can do it, man.
We need you. If you haven't clicked that subscribe button, just click that shiny red button and then share it, like it, do all of that as well.
And leave your comments as well, man. And let me know in the comments. Let me know how much Fudge and Mikel Carrick were just chatting rubbish, man. Let me know, man. If you agree with some of their points, let me know too, man. Because I don't get everything right. I understand, but one thing I have got right is Sesko. Yes, not Sesko.
All right, come on all that note, anyway, look forward to the game on Wednesday. Prediction video will be out, but yeah, come on, United. All right, you can talk about Forest losing games, but Arsenal signed Rice from a relegation threatening West Ham. That's a very good point to end it.
Yeah, cool. But you tell me Rice and Anderson on the same level.
Anderson's better. On that note.
Bro, Rice is way better, bro.
Come on,